That up there is the super blue blood moon. So Earth is actually casting a shadow on the moon. That's what makes it turn red. It's also the second full moon of the month, which means it's a blue moon. And it's the closest point in the moon's orbit, so it's a supermoon. The last time all three events happened at once was in 1866. 1866, friends. That's cool, huh? I think it looks amazing. I bet the camera doesn't do it justice or whatever. It's still cool. It's like 5:30 in the morning right now. I guess totality's at 6, but I don't think I'm gonna wait. It's pretty cold. It's the end of January. They still have Christmas lights up, whatever. Good morning, Vietnam. It's actually in the evening, and I just woke up because my sleep schedule was backwards, and I edit all night. Apologies for this vlog sucking. I've still been hunkering down, so this vlog's been lacking, you know what I mean? This vlog's lacking, I know it. But I'm gonna start doing some cool stuff, I promise. What's up with the Super Bowl? Huh? Who's everyone going for, man? I'm definitely going for the Eagles. I always loved the Eagles. They were like my second favorite team for a long time. I was upset when the Eagles lost in 05. That was like my favorite team at the time because the Niners were awful, so I rooted for the Eagles, living vicariously through them. So anyone that watches the Something or Other tour knows that I'm a huge Alex Smith fan. That's my favorite player. People always like, what, Alex Smith? Like, how's that your favorite player? Like, my favorite player is never based on stats. It's just based on, like, character, hard work, like how much they give on the field, their play style, things like that. Alex Smith is just a quality person, like good character, works hard, went through so much adversity in the NFL, and he's still around 12 years later. Like, you got to give him credit. But I'm saying that to say that he just got traded to the Redskins yesterday. To be honest, I'm pretty bummed out. Like, I thought the Chiefs were such a good fit for him. I enjoyed rooting on the Chiefs. It's like my second team. It was like my AFC team, basically, which was a lot of fun. If you saw the Something or Other tour, we went to a few games. Now, I'm kind of bummed out that era is over, and I'm bummed out that they didn't get over the hump. And I think they could have, you know. I think if anything, the injuries were the worst because like every year they had a major player out. You know, Jamal Charles was out a couple times. This past year, Eric Berry was out. I don't know, man. It's just kind of sad when things end, you know? Like, it's also kind of sad because he's going into a situation where he's not really wanted. Like, that fan base loved Kirk Cousins. They wanted to keep Cousins, and now they're not. So it's like you're replacing a fan favorite who's also a very good quarterback, and he's younger. So it's like the fan base is kind of upset, and it's like Alex Smith don't deserve that, you know, again. So it's just kind of, I don't know, it's a shitty situation. But hopefully Alex Smith balls out, keeps doing his thing. He'll never get the credit he deserves. This is what I noticed with football fans. They stick to a narrative. Like, every football fan acts as if they watched every single game, and they watched the all 22 of every single game. If you don't know what an all 22 is, it's a really high camera angle so you can see all 22 players. It's what, when they do the film room and all that, that's what they're watching, is all 22. So, like, everyone acts like they watch the all 22 of every single game every week, and they speak as if they did, but it's like they know they didn't. So the thing is, the way football fans work, I think most people in most areas of life do this, but it's super, like, noticeable and prevalent with NFL fans. They hear a narrative, so then they just, like, roll with that narrative and just spout that off so that they feel like, oh, well, I sound like I know what I'm talking about because that's, you know, that's what everyone's saying. So, look, I know what's going on. And it's like the narrative of Alex Smith started when he was on the worst team in the league. He was thrown in as a rookie, thrown to the Sharks, you know. Had to play through like a bad shoulder injury, all this stuff, right? So that the narrative started then, and people still believe it. And it's like, watch the games, like he's balling. And the thing is, I've always liked Alex Smith because even in those terrible years, I could see that it wasn't really him. Like, if you watch if you really like understand football, I think I have a higher understanding of football than the average person. I'm still not John Madden, but you know, if you just understand the way the game is played and the dynamics of like how each player interacts on the field, like you can see when a quarterback is the problem and when he's not. And Alex Smith was never the problem on those terrible teams. Like, obviously he didn't play good, but the whole team was terrible. He had a different offensive coordinator every year. It was terrible. And then on the flip side, when Kaepernick came in, I was saying he was terrible, and everyone was like, "You're crazy," because the narrative was like, "No, he's the truth, he's the future, all this," and he wasn't that good. Like, you know what I mean? I was totally validated in everything I said. That team was so good, so stacked, that it's masking all his deficiencies. I was completely correct. Now, the thing is, Kaepernick improved a lot. His last season, was it 2016 with the Niners, was actually a really good season on a really bad team. And then all the controversy, that's the only reason he's out of the league now. Now he should have a job. But I'm telling you, when he first took over the Niners, he wasn't good. It took him a couple years. It took him going through some adversity to get good. So I'm a Kaepernick fan now, just because of the off the field stuff. I support all that. He's an incredible person, super generous, super charitable. That's like really cool. I'm still an Alex Smith fan, just a high quality person. You know, he's one of the most charitable people outside of the NFL as well. Always a Niner fan, of course, but I'm gonna have to root on the Redskins when the Niners aren't playing. And go watch our Something or Other tour episodes at all the Chiefs games. They were fun, man. It's kind of cool, though. Alex Smith to Vernon Davis connection is back. That was always, you know, huge fan favorite. I love that, so that's cool. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna go get a sandwich, you guys. Club Sammy's, huh? All right, so check me out on Rombo Sports. My interview went up. I thought it was gonna be live. It wasn't. It was actually a video feature, which was awesome. He edited the interview and had, you know, some of the clips from the show that we're talking about in it. He went above and beyond stuff that I didn't expect, so that was like really cool. So go check out Rombo Sports. And you know, I'm gonna try to get on there whenever he needs you know, someone to talk that shit. Today I dropped off one package with a Vertlife sweatshirt and a hat. And then right now I'm going to drop off another sweatshirt to a old friend, so that's pretty cool. I'm vlogging.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's my cat. You can get her. How are you? Thanks for dropping her off.
I'll get the cat.
Get the cat.
It's a nice cat.
She's cute.
Alright, bye, kitty.
Say bye, don't you, mamas?
Say bye.
Mamas.
Get on the vlog.
Hey, mamas, come on. Get the Raiders on the vlog.
Nah. None of that.
You're like just the cat.
Alright, thank you again.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Side note, people in the East Bay drive crazy, man. So I sort of bombarded them with the vlogs. That's why I didn't put them on, because, you know, they were just getting ready for bed. I can't do that. I'd be mad if someone did that to me. Nah, but shout out Jennifer and Michelle. It's crazy because we went to like school together, like since we were kids, and I don't know, time flies, man. It's wild. Not that long ago, Jennifer went to Iceland, and I was watching like the whole trip through social media. So jealous. So she definitely inspired some future episodes of the Something or Other tour. Hopefully, if I can ever get to Iceland. But it looked just unreal. She's definitely an inspiring person, really cool. I appreciate her a lot. She always supports and looks out, you know. And you gotta recognize the people I do support, and you know, it means a lot. She said I had to put the Raiders PJs in, so I guess I'll have to. She's supporting, so whatever. This guy almost wanted to switch lanes right into me, you fuck. So we put out 3 pieces of media today. A Something or Other tour sold, Humble Finesser sold, and the interview with Rombo went up. So, all in a day's work, you know what I mean? More content, all right?